Alright, hi guys, welcome to my channel. For those of you who don't already know me, my name is Sam. I am super fascinated with everything paranormal. I love it. I can't get enough of it. I have a haunted doll right here. Her name is Imagina. Let you guys meet her real quick. I know some of you guys are terrified of haunted dolls, but I love them. She is kind of new for me. I've only had her for a little over a week now. Ooh, sorry. It's lightning and thundering so bad right now. Live in Florida, so it's raining here. Excuse the language, I will be censoring it out. Unless you subscribe to my Patreon, and then otherwise you will get full uncensored videos. But anyways, aside from that, I've had her a little over a week now, and she is so far hasn't been super active. She's opened my door a couple times. I hear weird noises. One night I went in the kitchen. Not all my cabinets, but a couple cabinets were open. Things get misplaced. You know, the usual stuff like that. And she communicates really well with this pendulum. And the reason I know that it's like legit is because I asked her questions that I didn't even know the answer of, like futuristic questions, and they came true. So like I do believe that she is communicating with me. I do have another doll coming tomorrow in the mail, so I will be doing an unboxing of that. It'll be so fun to show you guys. You guys will get to meet her as I meet her. Her name is Meadow. Imagina is the spirit of a woman. She was a white witch when she was alive, so she's supposed to have a lot of, you know, magical properties to her. She's supposed to help me with, you know, astral projection and, you know, things of that nature. I love this girl. She, you know, gives me such good energy. I swear I can, like, feel her warmth when I hold her. It's like, it's almost she's giving me a full body hug, if that makes sense. I don't know how to describe it, but anyways. So she's gonna chill with me. She'll probably be in most of my videos. Put her right there. And this is just a teddy bear that I got for my birthday a couple years ago from my past, well, late grandma. So he's just my homie. So today we are going to be looking at Dybbuk boxes online. The likelihood that I will ever order a Dybbuk box is pretty rare, but let's go online and we're going to be looking. I will be putting the preview of what I'm looking at as I'm looking at it on the screen for you guys to look along with me, so I'm not just talking about it with you. You can see, and I most likely will probably put the links down in the description as well. So if you guys want to see more stuff like this, make sure you subscribe, make sure you turn on post notifications, make sure you like the video. That way you will see what I post. So, I really want to find like interesting ones. So what I will be doing, so I won't just be posting like pictures of what I'm looking at. I'm doing a full screen record, so you will see what I'm looking at, which ones I pick, which ones I don't pick, so that you can kind of like see what else I see. I tend to stay away from ones that are priced super high, just because I feel like that's just a scam to make money. I mean, it could very well be real and they're just trying to deter people from being curious about it. I don't know. For some reason, I just feel like that is a scam. Oh my Jesus. I don't know if you guys just heard that. That was loud. Let me get comfortable. Ah! Imagina. Alright, so the first one we're going to look at is this one. Let's stop that. You stop falling. chill. Oh, hot. Alright, we're gonna open like a new tab. I just prefer to do it that way so I can go back to exactly what I was at, so it doesn't like refresh the entire page. Alright, so this is the only picture it has. It does not have any additional pictures. I like it when they usually put like a picture of like an EMF meter next to it so you can tell that there's actually some activity with it. But I know that you can just message the seller and ask them to do it, and if they don't have an EMF detector, then most likely it's fake. I would imagine it's fake. Alright, so this is a description. Update on my insane life hiding haunted demon boxes in my shed. My wife caught me, like red-handed, but this gets super crazy if you have a minute to hear about it. I've been waiting until she goes out on her girls' night to bring a few boxes inside to snap some pictures in my basement and then hide the few boxes in the rafters before she gets home so I can hopefully get these out of my hair into people that really want them. Responsibility and all. Well, she straight up tiptoed back into the house, into the basement, and saw me taking pictures. She thought I was cheating on her or something, so she was in super stealth mode. Then she starts telling me all these crazy things that's been happening to her all make sense now because I've been hiding a few in my house at a time. She said she's always uneasy in the basement and feels like she hears whispering and hissing and hot breath on her neck while she's trying to do laundry and build her puzzles and whatever she does down there. She's pissed now that she knows why, but I guess she's just mostly relieved to find out that the basement light turns on when she's backing out of the driveway because I'm doing this and not because I'm sneaking in young hot chicks. She said as long as I stop hiding them in the rafters and put them back in the shed when I'm done taking pictures, that she'll light off. She does not know, however, that next weekend when I take our son back to college that I'm meeting up with some crazy dude in southern Missouri that he claims he has 100 more boxes that I agreed to help him find good homes for. So there's that. Holy fuck. If she finds that, she's so pissed. Here is originally how I came across these unholy beauties if you don't already know. I was driving home from rural southern Illinois and I came across sign after sign from estate sales. I ended up driving like 50 miles out of my way and found this massive old withered creepy house. I was hesitant to go inside, but when the nice yet creepy old lady welcomed me right out front like she knew I was coming, I couldn't just turn around then. It screamed hidden treasures. So creepy. She shows me around and it's literally just crap. Garbage really. And stinky. There is just nothing. I asked if there was anything else I could see, and very slow and reluctantly she takes me down these squeaky, whiny, dusty, danky stairs into what appears to be a dirt floor and piles of broken, 100-year-old pedaled sewing machines. And there it was, a pile of wicked, wax-covered boxes. The kind of creepy cool stuff you find in movies, but yet here it is. She flips out, gets upset, says it's time to go. I beg to buy them. No, she won't do it. I keep offering more and more money. Nope, I put them into a few boxes laying around and she gets mad. I beg. I say it's an estate sale. The more she acts like this, the more I need them. She's old. She's tired of this argument and tells me that if she lets me take them, I have to swear to never open them. I'll regret it if I do. I get home. My wife loves them. Like, really loves them. Then it gets weird. So much arguing. Everyone. And it's almost 100 degrees outside in the Midwest, and we are constantly freezing. My wife has her friends over for wine and gossip, and when they show up, it's nonstop bickering and fake hugs, and her friend sees our new boxes, and everyone leaves besides one friend. Her crazy, witchcraft-loving occult friend. She tells us about the boxes. Demon boxes? No way. I like them more already. Nope. My wife basically says they go or she does. They are currently living behind the lawnmower and weed whacker in the shed. Too cool to throw away, but losing my marriage over mantel place art isn't cool either. The bright side is the house is a normal temperature and the arguments over nothing ended. To me, that seems like a really elaborate story just to be fake. And the fact that he put in big bold letters, do not open, I kind of think it's real. I really kind of do. I am going to leave each of these up so that I can post the links down below for you guys if you want to go check them out and buy it. If you're crazy enough to buy them, go ahead. I don't recommend you do, and I don't recommend you open them if you do. Okay. I feel like all the ones that say Dybbuk Box, Haunted, Paranormal, Do Not Open, Evil, Satanic, Demon are all the same person. Here, let's do this one. This one looks pretty cool. Oh, they have more than one picture. Alright, so second picture, third, fourth. I think they're just probably showing every side. Yeah, that's it. So it's bidding. You can't buy it now. We got 3 hours left, and right now it's at $18. So this will not be available by the time I have this uploaded, so I probably won't be posting the link to this one, just because it won't be available by the time this video is up. But let's read about it. This box was given to me by the son of a rabbi after he passed away. The son, who wishes to remain anonymous, sought me out because of my expertise and experience as a paranormal investigator and demon hunter. Demon hunter, is that a real job? If so, I want it. The box is said to hold a malicious spirit responsible for the possession and ultimate death of a 7-year-old girl. The girl had a horrible 7 years on this planet. She was abused in horrific ways I will not go into detail here. She had a weak spirit, and that's how the spirit entered her body and possessed her soul. The rabbi exorcised the demon from the girl, costing the girl her life. The rabbi captured the demon in this box, sealed it with ceremonial wax, and wrested beads from the girl's necklace she was wearing that was broken during the exorcism. The beads were affixed to the box with wax also. It is said objects that belong to the victim of demonic possession help keep the entity at bay. This box is very active. It moves objects around, makes tapping noises, and low growling noises can be heard from the box during the witching hour, which is 3 a.m. for those of you that don't know. The box is 6 by 6 by 3. Disclaimer, paranormal activity can blah, blah, blah. That's just an eBay disclaimer because they all have to say that because they're selling a tangible item and a spirit is not a tangible thing. So that was pretty neat. That could just be a good story, though, because everybody knows that, well, not everybody, but anybody that knows about Dybbuk boxes knows that it's a Jewish thing, so he very much played onto a rabbi, and so could be not. And if any of you that are selling these boxes see this video, I'm not saying your stuff's fake, I'm just saying it might be. None of us will know unless we bought them. Huh. Let's look at this one. This one also, let me see when this one ends. Oh, this one ends today as well. So I won't be putting these in the description. Can't even talk. Kind of like in awe about some of this. I would never buy one of these, ever. Not even to not open, not even to just be curious about. Like, you're playing with fire. You might as well have gasoline in one hand and matches in the other, pour the gasoline and light the match in your house and say, okay, let's see what happens. So it is completely sealed all the way around. I will say this, even though there's I don't know if that could be a Jewish star, it could be a pentagram. Either way, it's creepy. I mean, it could be either, honestly, because Dybbuk boxes are related to Jewish culture, so there's no way to really know. Alright. I got this box from an estate sale in Amarillo, Texas. The man who passed away was the son of a preacher. His wife never knew the box existed until he passed away, and she went through his belongings. She had no idea what it was, but I did. She said since her husband had died, her house hadn't been the same. It was colder. She started hearing things in the night. Her fine china started falling out of her china cabinet. Her husband was a protector, meaning he had his father's priest blood in him. He had no fear of demons. His presence kept the demon at bay. Once he passed, however, all bets were off for the demon. I knew I had to get this box far away from the widow. I bought the box from her, and on the way back to my house, my car stalled 14 times. It's a brand new car, and that never happened before or since. The same things the widow said happened to her have been happening to me. It's time to sell. Please only attempt to purchase this box if you have multiple barriers of spiritual protection up. You've been warned. I just got chills. That's creepy. I'm into spiritual protection. I love crystals. I love protection crystals. I do protection prayers. I play with the Ouija board sometimes, and I do, special prayers for that. So I'm not necessarily afraid of that realm, of those things, but it's just not something I would ever mess with. Even though I have protection stuff in my house, I would never bring anything like this in my house. I'm not necessarily afraid of demons because I don't open myself up to them, if that makes sense. And I know I have a strong spiritual energy, or whatever you want to call it. Even though I'm alive, I have a strong energy about myself, so I don't think I'm a weak spirit to be possessed. So even if I did open one of these, I don't think I'd be possessed. I just don't want that negativity around me, period. I want to surround myself with positive things. Even when I buy haunted dolls, I make sure that they're white light spirits. I mean, I know there's no way to know for sure when you're buying something like that off eBay, but it's just better be safe than sorry. Okay. Possessed Dybbuk Box. See, those don't have wax on them. And it's ceremonial to put wax on them. Just wrapping it up technically isn't enough. Because I've seen videos where, on YouTube, where as soon as, Dybbuk boxes unopenings, Dybbuk boxes unopenings, God, I can't talk. It's so, they'll have an EMF. Actually, Dark Seed TV. I watched him do one, I think it was today or yesterday. And he was doing the EMF detector on it. It was going off, and at first he thought there was something, electronic in it. He's like, oh, there's got to be something in here making it go off. There's no way. I don't believe in it. Or I don't think he said he didn't believe in it, but he just wasn't, 100% sure that it was real. So, my computer's dirty. I need to clean it. So, as soon as he cut the wax, it stopped going off. And that whatever it was in his house. So, not okay with it. You don't have wax on that. I don't think it's still in there. Okay, I definitely want to check this one out, and I might be putting a link in the description for this one, depending on when I get this video up. I don't know if y'all can hear that thunder out there, but it's loud. Okay, so I really like ones that are like this, that show 99 cents. Excuse me. That show 99 cents. Because this is someone trying to get rid of something. This is not someone trying to make a profit. This is not someone trying to sell someone some pipe dream or some... Because there is such a trend on YouTube, the mystery boxes, the dark web mystery boxes, the Dybbuk boxes, the haunted dolls. Although I've been into haunted dolls before the YouTube trend, before YouTube was even around. So, that's what concerns me about, if I was to buy something like this, I would, look at, I would look for different cues that it's fake. If they're asking for a lot of money, if there's, you can usually tell by their stories, too, what they put in their bios. I hope I come across, a super outlandishly fake one, so I can be like, this is the kind of bio that you should be looking for, to look for a fake Dybbuk box. And there will, this is, I will be doing a Dybbuk box series, I will be doing a haunted doll series, and I will be doing eventually a dark web unboxing series. So, but the dark web unboxing series is a couple months away. I am going to need, to hit I'll let you guys know eventually, but I will need to hit a certain number of subscribers before I'm going to open Pandora's box with the dark web. But yeah, I really genuinely want to do it. I've watched a ton of videos about it, and, I have heard that a lot of YouTubers fake that. They'll just put a bunch of random, they'll buy fake blood and, just put a bunch of random in the box and make it creepy and then fake the reaction. It's not hard to act. and most of the time you can tell it's just bad acting. So, and to make sure that my viewers know that that shit's real, I'm going to be screen recording me purchasing this shit on the dark web, so you know that I'm actually buying it from the dark web. I'm going to show myself going into Tor, turning on my VPN, like doing all of that, just so that you guys know I'm actually buying something legit, and I'll just black out, or blur any of my personal information. This is actually kind of a cool box. I don't know, it looks like an arrowhead on top? Let me know down in the comments if you know what that is. Also, let me know in the comments if you guys would buy any of these. Or, hell, if you'd open one. Okay, let's read. This Dybbuk box has a malicious demonic entity. My husband and I bought the Dybbuk in Philadelphia while on vacation. We found it in a small secondhand store. We knew exactly what it was when we spotted it in a locked-up case. I knew I wanted it as soon as I saw it. Then the store owner told us the story of the Dybbuk box, and I knew I had to have it. It is believed that the horrible, malicious spirit is from a murderer from the Philadelphia area. Okay, so pause real quick. Dybbuk boxes are usually demonic entities. A demonic entity and a past human soul are completely, they're both in another realm, obviously, but completely different powers. Yes, a spirit can be evil, but it does not have the same abilities or powers as a demon. Let me make that extremely clear. Okay, so let's continue. We were told he raped, tortured, and murdered women in his home. The house was sold and the new owner was experiencing paranormal stuff. So much so, he and his family were terrified to live there any longer. An exorcism was performed and the spirit was put in the Dybbuk box, then sealed. Somehow we became the owners. I have had it for over 10 years. I need to sell because we are having to downsize. I have never opened any Dybbuk box I have owned, and I never would. I recommend this Dybbuk not be opened. The spirit in this box is really evil. He is very capable of harming someone. He was pure evil when he was alive. The haunting he did to the poor family that moved into his home was horrific. The children were pulled out of their beds while sleeping, the screaming, wall scratching, voices in their head telling them to harm each other. The Dybbuk box belongs with someone who has experience. And then they have their disclaimer. And I have noticed that a lot of the more legit ads will have this right here. You must be 18 years of age or older. So I will keep that one up on my thing for the link. Okay. Alright, I want to see, we're gonna pull up this one just because it's a buy now for $150, and I really want to show you guys something that screams fake. So I need to find at least one legit fake one for you guys. One that I can just tell that is fake. What is that animal on there? Oh, it's an elephant. Oh, so fun fact. I don't know if it's necessarily like bad luck, but you'll notice how the elephant's trunk. So I don't know if you can see. Let me turn it around. Alright, so now I'm able to see what I see right this second. So you see how the trunk is up? It's pointing up, it's facing up. So that's supposed to mean good luck. It's supposed to mean good fortune. Like you'll notice that if you see an elephant statue or a picture of an elephant, the trunk will be up in the upright position. If it's down, it's said to be bad luck or an omen. So I didn't know. It's like a fun fact to throw in the video. Alright. This is a neat looking box though. I will say that. If I wasn't, not terrified, but just against buying one of these. I'd probably buy one that looked like this. Like, that's, pretty. I'm definitely not going to open them. So this has been viewed, 1 view per hour. Dybbuk Box. This box is big. This box was sent to me from India. It's the most active box I own. Sounds of bells ringing, sometimes horrible rotten smell. This is the first time it's been available for sale. The box has copper and brass elephants all over it. Very different but cool design, unlike anything I've seen before. Do not buy unless you know what you're getting. Must be 18-year-old. Must be 18-year-old to purchase. So, like I said in the beginning, a lot of people will price them high to avoid curious buyers, because curious buyers aren't going to want to spend that much on something they don't know is real or not, and most people wouldn't. So, and then when you see do not buy unless you know what you're getting, it must be 18, in my opinion, I would probably say this one is real. Alright, let's try and find a fake one. Alright. Ooh. I want to open this one because it has 666 on it. Oh. Oops. Whoa. We can make this our last one for today, and then if this one doesn't happen to be fake, or if I think it's not fake, I'll do the next one I do will just be ones I think are fake, and I'll just look them up. That was so weird. So, for those of you that don't know, her seller told me what color her orbs are, and I keep seeing them flash right in front of my light. It's kind of weird. I don't think she likes me talking about these. Okay. 666. I would not bring anything like that in my house. It's coming from Cornersville, Indiana. Dybbuk Box. This box was bought in Louisiana last year and never opened. Very creepy. So this is one I would never buy because there's no information. They're not asking for a lot of money. I mean, they're asking it's 15 or more for shipping. Okay, first of all, I buy on eBay all the time. Express shipping is $10, and that's 3-day shipping. I'm not gonna pay $15 for shipping on anything. That's ridiculous. And it's definitely not a big box, so it's not a weight thing that's causing that shipping. Like, I've gotten some decent sized things in the mail that don't cost that much in shipping, so So for this, I honestly don't think it's 100% real. Alright. Alright, we're actually gonna do 2 more, and then I'll end it. Because this is gonna be a long video. Although I will say, when I watch YouTube videos, I, do it through my Xbox on my TV, so, I'm watching it like I'm watching a show. I don't typically watch TV because I feel like it's a waste of time. If I'm not gonna, learn something or, gather anything useful out of it, I tend not to waste my time on it because time is precious. Life is precious. I'd rather sleep than watch useless TV, honestly. So, anyways, I prefer to watch videos on YouTube that are 25 minutes plus. That's just because I don't want to sit there keep searching for videos. And if the person's interesting, I definitely can sit there and watch a video for 30 minutes if the person doesn't get on my nerves. Which I've noticed there are a few YouTubers that I can't watch longer than 10 minutes because I can strangle them because they're idiots. It's my whole thing is don't make a video on something you don't know anything about. Period. because I watch people do videos on haunted dolls, they have no experience with them. I watch people do videos on buying Dybbuk boxes, they have no experience with them. They have no idea what they're talking about. Like, I get you know, want to do what your viewers want, but if you want to do what your viewers want and you actually want to make it legit and, like, worthwhile for them, actually invest time in doing research about it. Actually invest the time to make it more enjoyable for your viewers. Like, don't just half-ass it. And I feel like some YouTubers just half-ass it because they're already getting monetized for their video. Fuck it, and they really don't care, even though they say, oh, I love you guys, whatever. Like, if they actually did, they would take the time to really make that video awesome and do the full research on it. Alright, anyways, I'm not gonna name any names, obviously. I'm just saying my opinion. Alright, so this one is pretty freaking cool. Not gonna lie. I have no idea what that is on the top, though. It's very blurry. This looks pretty legit, too. I'm not gonna lie. It's 42 bucks. Holy oh. I'm an idiot. I don't know what the last shipping was, because I was looking at this. Instead of that. Okay, so $9.95 for shipping. It's $42. So I guess they are doing make offer. So they'll take it down if the offer is good enough. Oh, I did try to buy this. But I wasn't going to pay $180 for it. I offered him like $85 or something. Alright, so Haunted Dybbuk Box Active Spirit, very creepy artwork on box, shipped with, okay. I am tempted to say this one's fake. There's no information. They don't say where they got it. Active Spirit, like, that doesn't tell me anything about this. There's no, like, 18 and up. There's nothing like that on here. So I'm gonna say that this one's probably not legit. Alright, so let's go back and we're gonna do this last one right here. It does say new listing. So starting bid is $70. So first thing I think with high prices, obviously fake or warning or determinant, not warning. Long time member, no returns. $19.95 expedited shipping. Mansfield, Texas. Hey, I've been in Mansfield. I went to high school in Texas. My dad lives in Texas. You know, he was born and raised in Texas. I was born in Colorado on a military base. Fort Carson. Okay. The paranormal is unquestionably my obsession. Me too. I have spent the last 7 years building my collection, which is an assortment of the paranormal of demonic. Paranormal of demonic. That doesn't make sense. Paranormal and demonic? Gathered from my travels all over the world. Enjoy seeing or possibly owning part of my collection, but please, take caution with each and every item. If I was willing to bring it back, it is most assuredly dangerous. This box contains a demonic presence taken from a trip of mine to India. Typically, I come for a secondary consult to assist other removal teams. This was a solo mission, absolutely amazing experience. Extreme caution recommended. This particular presence was strong and dangerous. It was a pretty terrifying experience for me and my team. It has never been opened, and I do not suggest it. So this one, I would say, is definitely a deterrent. I would say this is probably 100% real, and I would not be purchasing this box. Ever. I'm really excited to do this series with you guys. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. Oh, okay. I am really excited to get into this series with you guys. I'm super, super excited, to not only, I feel like, educate more people about this stuff that don't really know, but entertain people at the same time and show them my experiences and my journey, because I won't be just doing, stuff like this on my computer with you guys. I will be actively unboxing dolls that I buy. I will be, you know, doing Ouija board sessions. I will be doing paranormal investigations. I will be actually going physically to haunted places and taking EMF meters and spirit boxes and my haunted dolls and, you know, see what I can gather. Because this isn't just about entertainment for me. I need to make that extremely clear. This is something I want to document my experiences. I want to be able to go back and look at them. I want to be able to share them with people. And, you know, I want to bring paranormal to everybody. Like, I want everybody to experience how amazing it can be. Like, it's not as scary as people think it is. That's why I really want my channel, you know, to represent the more positive aspects of the paranormal world, because I feel like a lot of the stuff I see on YouTube about, you know, investigations and all that stuff is very, you know, like, it's so jumpy, and it's like, it's really not that scary. Like, I have my door open and closed, I have cabinets open and closed in my kitchen, you know, and I don't, oh my god, hey, what happened? Like, if I hear a noise, I don't freak out. I listen. I try to find out, you know, what it is. I try to debunk it, obviously, but I don't freak out. And I feel like that's what freaks out people when they watch YouTube videos, is the fact that that person is freaking out. Because then they're like, oh, they're scared. It must be actually scary, kind of thing. So I want to, you know, show more of the positive aspect of, you know, going to haunted locations, buying paranormal dolls, because I'm not going to buy dolls that are going to bring negativity in my life. I'm not going to buy dolls that are going to hurt me or the ones that I love or cause, you know, damage or bad luck. Or, I mean, I really don't understand why YouTubers will buy a demonic box and open it. Like, you're just inviting so much negativity into your life. And especially with the fact that, you know, some of these people have, like, let's just say 100,000 subscribers plus. That's worth losing for a couple extra views? No, because a demonic entity can ruin your life. That will all disappear. That demon will strip you of everything you love. So, like, I just don't feel like people, like, think about that. Like, think about the full ramifications of what that one video that, you know, okay, maybe they made some decent money off of it, whatever. But is it really worth losing everything for one? I don't think so. But anyways, that is it for today's video. I appreciate if you made it all the way to the end. I know it was a long one. You know, they won't all be this long, I promise. I just couldn't stop today. But go ahead and make sure you hit that subscribe button, make sure you hit that like button, make sure you turn on post notifications so you get notified every time I upload a video. I will try and put out at least a video every other day. That is my goal. You know, I might, you know, miss one or two here and there, but my goal is every other day to have a video out for you guys. So please make sure to like and subscribe and turn on those post notifications so that I know you guys actually want that much content from me. Thank you so much and love you. Mwah!